Hey guys, I'm back. What's up, my lovelies, my beautiful people? I kind of wanted to just hop on here because I wanted to talk about a couple things, especially when it came to being a content creator or wanting to be a content creator. There's been this trend on TikTok. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. It's a really cute but very, very sad TikTok trend. It's the one, and I'll pull it up here in a second. I don't know, I'm out of breath. It's the one where there's like a carousel, like a slide of pictures on TikTok, and it's like a collage of things you currently do with your life, your career, like what career you're currently in, corporate, healthcare, whatever it is. And then the next slide will be like what your passion and your desire is and what your heart like longs to do. And I've seen a lot where the second slide will be being a content creator and, you know, working with companies and brands, or even the ones that like are people that want to be authors. I think like when I see those, it makes me so sad that it's like we desire so much. Sometimes like you have something put and placed on your heart that it's like, you know, you could do it, but there's that fear that's holding you back. And I truly believe that that fear is something we need to completely disperse and get rid of, because of the fact that like it just makes me so sad to know that there's so many women out there that have these passions that I feel like maybe you'd be freaking phenomenal. Like, you never know when your time is going to be, and that's always going to be. And forgive me, but I'm a believer. So for me, it's like everything is placed in God's hands. And like, for example, I had to be patiently waiting 2 years to get the position I am in now at my job. And it's something I had prayed for, and it's something that I had to be obedient with. And I truly was, which is so insane how much obedience with God can like where it can get you. But besides that, my point is that it just makes me sad to think that we as people don't think that our passions are achievable, because we are in such modern times where like, if you think about it, we have everything to our access. Like I went to high school with this girl. I'm gonna actually plug her and just shout her out. Hunter, if you're watching this, and I hope you're watching this, shout out to you. I went to high school with her, and she is a mother, she's a wife, she's actually a wonderful human being. From what I remember in high school, she was always such a sweetheart, very nice, very real too. And she's a mother, she's a wife, and she is around my age, and she wrote her own freaking book and is self-published. You guys, like, I know so many women in my life that are so inspiring to me, whether I'm in contact with them or not. They're so inspiring to me, and to know that she was able to do that, and I really hope and bless that she gets kind of like the exposure she is so deserving of. Because like, if you're into the type of book she writes, you're gonna love it. Like, girl, when I read the first chapter, I was like, oh crap, like I should not be reading this at work. But it's like a good, like, she's such a talented writer, and I feel like, oh, and she has her own career aside of that as well. Like, I think she's in like, correct me if I'm wrong, Hunter, if you're watching this, I'm not still sure if she's a vet, or I know that's something she went to school for, but basically like, she is a woman of multiple different hats that she wears, right? And I feel like when I was seeing this TikTok trend, to me it was kind of like so sad to think that we don't believe in ourselves that we can get to that point. And personally, like, I feel like we need to stop that and we need to get to it. That's why I picked up my camera and I was like, I'm gonna record. I have so much to talk about. I have so much I can say. And what we have to realize is sometimes our content isn't going to be for everybody, but there's so many human beings on this earth that it's like your content is going to reach the people that it's meant to reach. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's going to reach who it's going to reach. And there are so many influencers that I feel like we follow and we like, you know, can relate to, some that we don't relate to, but we kind of love seeing like the lavish life they live. Like, I'm going to use two examples. Okay. I'm going to use Monet and Alex Earl. These two girls started filming in their bedrooms. I remember back in the day when Monet had like her videos when she was like going to work. I think she was doing clinicals for nursing at that time. And when Alex Earl was filming little vloggies, little get readies with me, like in her bedroom, like those were just very raw, real kind of concepts of videos that they did. And it's like, I feel like so much of the time we try too hard to not be ourselves and too hard to be what we think people want from us. But at the end of the day, who you are, your personality, the way you talk, you know, whatever it is, the type of style of content you have is going to be relatable and reach the right people. For example, Monet. She, from where she started to where she is now, totally different lives that she's living, right? But it's like her personality, I don't think has changed a bit, at least from what we get on camera. Again, we don't know these people personally in real life. I can tell you I'm a grumpy little bitch pants sometimes, but at the end of the day, I'm probably not going to show you those moments because I'm not capturing those moments. You know what I mean? Like, my personality isn't always perfect. I'm not always happy. I'm, you know, like, that's just the reality of life. We are not constantly happy. We are people who go through genuine emotions and thought process, and it just is what it is, right? So, but again, to my point, that it's like, I don't really care for the content she makes now, but I still love to watch it because it's her. Like, her personality is what kind of grabs me to watch her content. Like, her content, I'm not going to say is 100% relatable to me, and I think to a lot of us, but I love seeing the growth. I love seeing like where she started to where she is now, her trips, her freaking perfume line launch. Like, it's just so amazing to see like people that are deserving of it kind of get to where they are. And again, like, I can't relate to her going to fashion shows and, you know, whatever, but I love her personality, and that's what I'm there for. That's what's grabbing my attention to her content. Her whole entire moving series was so much fun to me. Her little party she was throwing at her house, like, I thought were so precious and cute. And then there's Alex Earl, who was doing get readies with me, bedroom, and just talk, like, she was a student at Miami University, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know I get the colleges mixed up. Okay, don't kill me, relax. But again, like, you know, she was honest about getting her cha-chas done. And to me, I will honestly respect people when they're 100% honest with, like, you know, themselves and who they are. They're authentically themselves, and they're not apologetic about it either, because you don't have to be. Like, you are who you are to an extent. If it's hurtful to people, there's a limit, right? We draw a line at that. But I'm just saying that she started out at that point. Look at where she is at now, and the girl is killing every outfit and fashion show that she does. Like, anything she wears, I'm just like, oh my god, like, I don't look anything like her. I don't live a life like her at all. I didn't experience college the way she did, whatever, you know, like, but it's her personality, it's her energy that, like, just attracts you to the type of content. So this is to say, stop trying to be perfect. Stop trying to create the content you think people want. Do what you want with your content. I'm gonna shout out someone else, Natalia Ponce. I just found her on YouTube literally yesterday, and her content's just so cute to me. Like, she hasn't been filming YouTube videos too long, I don't think, at least, but her following YouTube is, to me, high up there, and her content's great. I love it. Like, it's very pleasing and just relaxed, like, and that's just to say that, like, your content is gonna be what it's gonna be. Like, make it what you want, what you love, and I promise everything else will follow in place for you. So, and I live in a state where there's, like, not anything to do. So me and my fiance always talk about how, like, we want to move to Chicago because that is, like, our dream place to live in. Like, we want to experience living in the city. Say what you have to say about Chicago. I love Chicago. I love being there. I love visiting there. I love staying there for weeks at a time. Like, it's like, I just feel like it's a home for me. And back to Natalia Ponce, like, she actually had made a little video too. Like, there was a short clip in her video where she discussed how she loved making little montages, just aesthetically pleasing, kind of like vibey clips for her videos, and she wasn't much of a talker. And I feel like that's completely okay. Like, I do agree, we do, you know, like, give us your personality so we know who you are, but that doesn't go to say, like, you can't, you know, do the style of content that you want. I feel like you as individuals should film, whether it's on your phone, on a camera, edit whatever you can on whatever you can, and just post your videos, like whether you like them or not. And I understand some videos can be really crusty, dusty, ugly looking, because I've had videos like that and I'm like, I'm not posting this, I'm not editing this. And I'm like really bad at like editing like videos to like jump clips, or like I'm more of a yapper. Like I'm gonna be that yapper person. Like I can yap for years and years and years on end, but I also would love to kind of take you through what I'm doing again, but my day-to-day life is not that exciting. But I'm like, who cares? Film what you can, film what you want. Make your content genuine to who you are, and make it something you would want to watch, you know, or something that you just love to create. Because for example, the videos on TikTok that I like to watch are not videos I like to make. Like I love watching like get readies with me with the little music layovers and just quick little clips. Like those to me are so cute, but they're not my favorite to make. Like my favorite to make are gym content on my TikTok, or just kind of like lifestyle, like days with me type of vibe. Whereas my kind of vibe for YouTube is a little bit different. Like I love to freaking talk your ears off, because I know I can talk for as long as I want on YouTube and there's no limit. But again, like I hope someone that's watching this genuinely believes, whether you want to become an author, whether you want to become a model, whether you want to be a YouTuber, influencer, whatever it is that you want to do, just do it. There is literally, and I promise you, nothing, you cannot make an excuse that anything is holding you back to do what it is you're passionate about. If you want to become a runner, a fitness, like whatever it is you want to do, nothing is holding you back besides the fear that you're allowing to seep into your mindset. You're allowing fear to basically run the direction your mind and heart want to go into. And there's nothing to say like it's not going to be hard in the beginning. Like, yeah, you're going to have to balance like having a stable income and a stable lifestyle to pay your bills and everything, because unfortunately our world is how it is. But you can do this alongside your passion and kind of make the balanced sacrifice you need to do your passion, because you never know where it's going to take you. So with all that said, I hope that you guys really take this advice to heart. Kind of sit down with yourself, write out everything it is that you want to do, and make a little plan. Like, okay, this is what I want. How do I get there? Because like I said, there are no excuses. You can't say you don't have money. You can't say you don't have this, and that. Because I remember when I started my YouTube channel like a long time ago, I was filming on my phone. I was editing on probably like CapCut or like InstaShot. Just make sure your lens is clean, okay? We want a clean lens. I don't want to see blurriness. I don't think anyone does. But as long as like you show us who you are through your content, I feel like that's what's gonna gravitate to the audience more, people that are watching you, and make you like more genuine. You know what I mean? Like just be genuine. I'm probably not even gonna edit this video. It's 13 minutes long already, but that's all I wanted to say. Oh, let me show you the TikTok trend that I'm talking about. Okay, so I found the videos, and it's to the Billie Eilish song, When I See Her, that song. But it's basically like, I'll probably just stick to any stable job I can find. And then it goes to, but I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Like, this girl wants to go into criminology, and I chose to major in something that can produce more money, but I see her in the back of my mind, and she wants to be someone that works with animals. Like, all these passions that people have, and it makes me so freaking sad that we allow ourselves to like not follow it. And like, I know we can. And like, she wants to be a director. She wants like all of these passions. This girl's a stenographer, but she wants to be a teacher. And I've seen where teachers want to be content creators. Like, girl wants to be like a flower shop owner. Like, this trend literally breaks my heart to see. But I hope that you lovely people, my lovely girlies, anybody who's watching this, can genuinely like get to the point where you release that fear and you don't allow that fear to consume you. Follow what it is you want to be doing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this message sticks with anyone that's watching. Love you guys. Oh, wait, is it still rolling? Don't forget to comment what your passion is versus what you currently do, and like the video.